Hi there, welcome. Today we're going to introduce you to some of the animals that live here year-round. We can always use more hay in the barns. I'm going to grab some hay and make us a nice comfortable chair. Me and Tina can sit there and have a chat. This is the top of my hay barn with all my hay. What? Here's my coffee. Found my coffee! It's a nice little area here. We can just sit up here. Nobody find us here. Come here and just to think. Might have to try that. Thinking. Could be a new concept. But I gotta get this hay down. So we have two different kinds of hay. This is more of a Timothy grass. And then over here we got more of a fescue. So I'm gonna throw down some fescue grass for her. She can chow down on that one. So I'll put my coffee down here. Hopefully I'll find it again next time. I have documentation where I left it. Welcome back to another edition from Small Bee Acres. So today we're going to introduce you to our animals. So we're starting off, this is Miss Honeybee over here. A little backstory of Miss Honeybee. What do you want to say?
We were very determined that we would have a Jersey. Jake's had good experience growing up with a Jersey cow that it gave really good milk, tasted really good and was really rich. And so we were on the hunt for it last summer. And so we looked high and low and finally found one about an hour and a half from here, so that was not bad. For northern Alberta, that's pretty close.
Mm-hmm. So we were told that she was bred and she was expecting a calf in the middle of November. And so we milked for a couple of months we got her on Canada Day, which is July 1st. We picked her up then and we brought her home and we were milking, and so we stopped in the middle of September. So that gives her a nice break, gives her 2 months, be October, so that'll give her 2 months of a break. And so with the 2 months we were waiting and waiting. So November, So
January.
Middle of November came and went. Put up video cameras just to watch and if there's any kind of anything. And so they said, can you see signs that she's going to be having a calf anytime soon? He said,
Well, what are signs? They're like, well, she'll be quite round. Well,
it's a cow. She's a fat
always
cow.
round. And they said, okay, well, maybe her udder would really swell up if she's getting close.
That didn't happen.
That didn't happen.
Nope. So then we waited some more and we waited some more. And so then we had somebody come out and that was more familiar. And he says, well, she's not pregnant. So it's a little bit disappointing. So then the plan now is that we're going to wait until probably early summer so that if all goes well, we would have a spring calf. So I think that she was faking it so she didn't have to work. That's what I think.
So now we are without milk, without cheese. Well, okay, we can buy it from the store, but it was really nice to have it from a Jersey cow. So now we just have to wait. And she's in the fence all by herself, just wandering around, having a good old time, chilling. I think she's on winter break and then summer break. And so
Fall break, winter break.
eventually, hopefully we have a calf from a Jersey.
So that's a little bit of a backstory with the cow. So I'd like to introduce you to what are affectionately known as the Toasty Boys. So this is Marcel. And this is Cobra. A little backstory for the cats.
We were helping a gentleman on the other side of Peace, and they had white cats wherever you looked. Little white cats just running around. Every now and then a kitten. And so I was commenting how cute they were. Do you want some? Was the first thing they said. So now we have two little cats called, like he said, Toasty Boys. And you'll see why, right? Their edges are just toasted like a little marshmallow. So we're trying to get one to come to the camera right now, but doesn't want to come. Another day. We'll get one? Okay. I guess we're going to go get a different one. We're supposed to be able to tell them apart. Cobra has a white upper cheek, maybe beside his little nose. So I think this might be Cobra. White right here. So that's how you can tell it's Cobra. Other than that, they look exactly the same. So it's really hard to tell them apart. So we just say Toasty Boys.
So we got his name because when we first got him, they had never been handled. If you came close, they would hiss and spit and try to scare you off and purring like a motor.
Like he is now. But Cobra especially was just like a cobra would do. So.
How did he do it?
And that's how he got his name.
What was he doing? Do it again. Oh.
That's okay.
No.
Nice sound, Cobra. And such blue eyes.
And we'd like to introduce you to our chickens, as you've seen them before already too. So we started off with 26, and we had the mixed with males and females. So they were about half and half, and they were growing up. They all survived to a nice big size. Oh, there's the other one. So we survived to a nice big size, and then what we did is we would let them out because I thought, hey, if they can run around outside a little bit during the day, get some grass and some bugs, they're going to taste even better. So apparently I was right because we were a little bit late coming home one time and we didn't get a chance to lock them down. I like it. And they took out over half. So we ended up with 12 of them left. So we had 4 roosters and 8 chickens. And everything was fine until all of a sudden the roosters decided, hey, we're going to fight to see who's the big man on campus. So we'd come into the coop and they'd be all just nasty shaped. They'd be shaking their head, all tired from fighting. And so he says, okay. So I picked one. That was the least amount of
Damage.
He's in the corner all by himself, and he was a lover, not a fighter. So he decided it. So he got all the chickens. So he got all the ladies. So we have to give the rooster a name. So what's a good name for a rooster that has 7 ladies and he's not a fighter?
King?
He's a lover.
They don't have names. When you name something, they don't become dinner.
Is that how it works? So that's why beef cows have numbers and dairy cows have names?
Yes.
I think that's why. And last, we want to introduce you to this rodent. She's our little farm animal too. She's actually Laura's dog, but she's a big part of the farm here. Her name is Scrunchy, and she likes to come outside, and she just gets all excited about checking on the chickens and going to bug the cats, and just gotta take a family portrait. Just be big part of this farm. Not a guardian dog by any chance, but just a sweetheart.
And as soon as we have an update on our little weasel situation, we will let you guys know.
He's still at large. So we hope you enjoyed this video, and we will talk to you next time. God bless.
Bye from Small B Acres.
Love it. Still hot. Smooth coffee. Yeah, okay. Here it is. Found my coffee.